half circles, we will start to crochet this part in the middle here. This part. It will be 11 stitches wide, but we will start from 3 stitches, gradually increasing until 11, and then crocheting straight line, and then about the same distance we start to decrease until 3 stitches. And now, without cutting off the yarn, we just continue, chain 2 and 2 more. So 4 chain stitches, yarn over, and into the third stitch from the hook, yarn over, and another half double crochet. Now we have 3 stitches, again chain 2, turn, yarn over, and in this stitch we will have to make 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So and 1 into the last. So we have 5. Chain 2, half double crochet in the next stitch, and 3 half double crochets into the third stitch. So every row will be increasing by 2, and the 2 double crochets, like 1 double crochet next 2 stitches. So we have 7. Again the same. Now we chain 2, half double crochet in the next one, another half double crochet, and in the middle we do 3 in 1, 2 and 3, and next 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. It looks like this. Now we have 9. It depends how wide do you want. So later we will sew it onto the both sides. I think I will do 11 stitches wide. So last row of increase, 2, turn. So now we have in the 5th stitch we do 3 in 1. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 last stitches, half double crochet. So this width is okay, and now we will just crochet straight line. We'll just crochet straight without any increase and decrease, and when we will be on the other side, we will last 6 rows, we also will be decreasing, and when I come to the end of the row after knitting just straight, I will come back and show you. When I'm finished with the straight part, normally I don't finish until the end, I just about the end, because after sewing I don't know exactly how much more I will need to crochet, how much many rows, because when you stitch it together, so that it might stretch a little bit, it might be different as it looks like now. If I put, should be like it's okay, but from practical side of view I will know exactly how many rows I will need only after I finish sewing. So I get my needle, so there is a needle, and I take the strand, the same as I used for back, and I look where is the sort of, no, like right side or wrong side, you could tell by looking at the puff stitches. Where they look neater, this will be the right side. And we align wrong side with the wrong side because we will be doing mattress stitch. So, and we will try to make it as neat as possible. How I do like this. I just put the knitting needle the moment somewhere in the beginning, the needle, darning needle. I leave quite a big tail, and then if you are not familiar with mattress stitch, we used in knitting, but the principle is the same. So then I come inside and try to come and then I put the knitting needle exactly where I get it out, and somewhere more forward I get out. And I just try to align like so the tension is the same, and then you see I came out from here, so I need to go back in and then look a little bit forward, come out. And with this paper yarn, don't do too many, and try after 2-3 stitches to tighten it up so it comes together. And again, you need to find where the previous you entered the needle. And it's basically also a little bit of how you feel the sense, because when you will crochet it will not look exactly like mine work, so you have to a little bit improvise and adjust so it works at the end for you. So and tighten up, and we will have an invisible seam basically, but to tighten up properly. On the other side there will be little seam. This will be the wrong side and this is the right side. So continue until you finish joining all this part, and then I will come back. After some while it will start to look something like this. You just test it and you look, does it look okay? No crease, no folds, then you are on the right track. What I also will advise you, please do not hurry. Take your time. I always say it because it works for me. I am always rushing somewhere. I just want it to be finished quickly as possible, and that's why even if you know the technique, if you try to rush it, it might not be the best thing to do. So slowly. And also with this paper yarn, don't pull too tight, otherwise it might break. So yeah, and like that continue. So here I want to show you what actually I was talking about when I said try to sew it in place before you finish all this part, because you see, now I can see that I need to crochet this long. Before it was showing somewhere here, but after I sew everything together, before I sew everything together, Now I can see exactly how much more work I need to do. So I will continue crochet and also sew it. So I finished crochet and attaching the straight part of this middle part between the half circles, and I just looked on the other side, when did I start to make finish to make increases. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here will be already 11, so I started to make increases around beginning of this second puff stitch. So I also did the same on the other side. I attached the straight part on the beginning of the second puff stitch, and now I will make the decreases. So I will do the same way with the increases, just the other way around. So instead of increase 3, like 3 to from 1 stitch make it 3, I will make 3 stitches together. So looks like this: 2 chain 2, three, 4, and then will be next 3. I do yarn over again into the next stitch, and yarn over into the next stitch, and then yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, and then again 4 on there to get onto the other side. 3, 4. Now I should have 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I do the same next row. We do just 3, and next 3 we decrease 3 and 3 on the other side. So we should have 7, chain 2, 2 and 3 together, and we have 5. Chain 2, 3 together, and we have 3. And now this part we can also make actually chain 2, just to finish with 1 stitch left. So now this part we will attach the same with the mattress stitch. After I finished attaching one side, it will look like this. This is the inside and this is the outside. And with the same mattress stitch, just take the second part, leave the yarn tail just enough for sewing, not too long. If you need to attach again, it's no problem, just secure the yarn tails into the seam. And yeah, we just attach the second part and do the same mattress stitch on the other side. Look, where is the outside? This will look nicer on the outside, so align it and try to make the same seam. And where is our beginning? It's somewhere here. So we attach it to the other side and never after stitch try to secure, pull it up tight and continue the same way all the way to the other side, and then the most difficult part will be finished and you will have a nice back base. One more trick when you are trying to attach the other side, so you have about the same reference, so you just count where is the some parts, like divide in 6-7 parts and add the marker. For example, here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 puff stitches, so from other side you also count 11 puff stitches and see where it goes. So while you are attaching, you have this guideline, so you know maybe where to make a little bit longer stitch from the other side, maybe to take a little bit more of that, just to have it straight, so you have the reference point here. This is a little trick you can use. This how it looks when all the attaching and stitching is done. I also attach one loop here. I will show you how to do it on the other side as well, just to attach the strap. You can make strap from the same yarn, or you can buy and add it, carabine, and then it will look different. You can be creative here. I remember I saw some nice strap in online. It will be like the wooden and very colorful plastic combination. I think for this bag it will suit perfectly. But now I will show you how to add this loop. Take my yarn, I chain 2, make a slip knot, chain 2, and now I go into the first loop and make a single crochet. Now I turn counterclockwise and I have to put my crochet hook. Here you see one bar which is coming on the side. I just put the crochet hook in this loop and I pull the loop and I make another single crochet and I turn counterclockwise again, and now I see there will be these 2 loops, and now we start to grab these both loops, pull through and make a single crochet again, turn counterclockwise, find these 2 bars on the side, get my crochet hook on this bar, grab the yarn and make a single crochet. Again, turn counterclockwise, put inside these 2 loops, and after some rows you will see this neat rope will be created, and I do it at the same size same length as the previous one. I think it was 11 rows. So you can count by these bars here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 more. This will be 8, 9, 10, 11. Now you can cut off somewhere, leaving some yarn tail because we will need it. We have like this beautiful rope created, and now we will need to attach it to the other side. We find which row we've been attached to. So it's between first and second woof stitch. So on the other side we also look for the same row here, so you can see where you made the increases or decreases. This will be this little hole here, right? One, yes, here. What I do, just put the crochet hook and attach it like this. And the second I go a little bit like one row higher, like into this loop. I don't want it to be so thin on the other side, so what I do, you can use a crochet hook or even the needle, but I will use a crochet hook. And and now I have these both ends on the wrong side of my bag, and I just need to connect them somehow so they're sturdy on the other side as well. Just to see how it works for you. Maybe put the crochet hook somewhere here and get the yarn tail. Maybe again to the back. So you see, so in order so it doesn't have only one this yarn string, because of course you will not be able to wear to put the heavy stuff in this bag, but in order so it be durable and it doesn't break in this part, we will just make it thicker, just like that. Nothing special, just whatever how it works. And when you think it's good enough, then I just make a knot, maybe another one, and yeah, this way it will be strong enough, and you can attach the strap here.
Thank you for watching this video. Please press like button and subscribe to my channel not to miss any new videos. In this way I know that I will have to post maybe more videos about different topics. But until then, I just say goodbye and I see you in my next videos.